Geologists have revealed new details about a recent geyser eruption in Yellowstone National Park, including the shallow depth of the eruption and the surprising height of the plume. The most likely explosive event at Yellowstone is actually a hydrothermal vent, a geyser eruption that ejects rock or lava flows. Hydrothermal vents are very small. They occur in Yellowstone National Park every few years and form craters a few meters across. Every few thousand years, a hydrothermal vent will form a crater a few hundred meters across. While the worst-case scenario for a giant Yellowstone eruption is certainly dire and could have global implications, most previous eruptions at Yellowstone have been less catastrophic. Of the roughly 50 previous eruptions, almost all were simple lava flows. If one happened tomorrow or next year, the immediate impact would be minimal outside Yellowstone National Park. As for the worst-case scenario, even Yellowstone's previous supereruptions haven't caused extinctions, and the ash impact on the other side of the continent has been minimal. Yellowstone is routinely monitored for signs of volcanic activity. These methods include using seismographs to detect earthquakes and using GPS to detect ground motion. The USGS has not detected any signs of activity that would suggest an eruption is imminent. Researchers analyzed rock fragments ejected in the eruption and found that they were made of glacial material, sandstone, siltstone and gravel that lie just below the surface. The eruption did not eject bedrock buried about 175 feet below the surface, indicating that the eruption was very shallow, Poland wrote. Shallow geyser eruptions are common at Yellowstone, he added. The damage caused was minor compared to what could have happened. The blast mostly threw debris toward the Firehole River and away from a nearby boardwalk, where tourists were standing when the eruption occurred. The largest rock confirmed to have been ejected by the eruption weighed several hundred pounds but fell far from visitors, Poland wrote. Poland added that a blockage in the underground hydrothermal system beneath the Biscuit Basin likely triggered the eruption. Mineral deposits in the water pipes that run beneath Yellowstone and feed its geysers can block steam and hot water from flowing. The blockage causes pressure buildup that can eventually overcome the strength of the surrounding rock, triggering an explosion. The eruption likely rerouted the shallow hydrothermal piping system in the Biscuit Basin, and it's unclear what will happen next. By shifting soil underground, the eruption may have returned the area to a calmer state or it may have created a new geyser, Poland wrote. It's not known how the thermal features will react, he wrote, but data that geologists collect from the debris from the explosion will provide more detail about the actual conditions at the time of the event.